Hi guys, I hope you're all well. It's currently Sunday the 19th of November 2023 and welcome to week 410 of my weight loss journey. As we all saw in last week's video, I had a consecutive week of maintaining my body weight at 180.1 kilograms, which is 397 pounds or 28 stone 5 pounds, and of course my body mass index stayed at 52.6. Just like I always do, I'm going to start the proceedings off by reviewing my calorie consumption for the past week, which you can see in the graph above. The average of this was 2,677 compared to the previous week at 2,429. This has seen quite a big jump up above my 2,500 calorie allowance average for the week, which is not great. I have had a business trip, which I said I was going to be doing on my last week's video. I said also in last week's video I'm going to try and make good choices. I didn't achieve that. You can quite clearly see on Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday during the week my calorie consumption was just a little bit above 2,500 calories. The main foods that I was having was like bacon, cheeseburgers, chips with obviously coleslaw, soup for the starter, and a breakfast. I always had a full English breakfast which comprised of some sausages, some bacon, some poached eggs, yes, some fried bread. I haven't had fried bread in years. It was lovely to taste that once again, but again it's not the best for you. Some mushrooms and some baked beans, so it was really nice. And I also had some toast and jam with it as well. So yeah, choices were definitely not good, but just to give you an idea of what foods I have been having over those 3 days. Now that's my calorie consumption. How about my fluid consumption? Well, this has taken a downward hit as well, as predicted, to 2,821 millilitres, which is definitely not a good result, but as I predicted, whenever I'm working away from my normal routine or away from home, I do tend to struggle with the fluid consumption. So yeah, there's still plenty of work for me to do on that, or at least try and recover from this week's result next week. So just wait and see what happens. Now let's move on to my activity levels. We all know I like to monitor my step count for this. This can be seen in the graph above. The average of this was 4,509 compared to the previous week at 4,720. It has reduced a little bit, but to be perfectly honest, again, I know this was going to be not a great result this week, but I've actually fit in more walking than I expected. So it's actually a little bit of a bonus. So yeah, I'm not too fussed by this week's result because this is what I pretty much expected to happen. As you all know, every 5 weeks I like to monitor my body measurements to see if I've made any improvements in that area as well. So without further ado, here are my latest results. Out of the 14 body measurements which I monitor, I've not seen any reductions or increases across any of those. Therefore, in the 410 weeks that I've been doing this journey, I've lost a total of 120.2 inches, which is 305.3 centimetres. As you would expect, since I've been hovering weight-wise pretty much around the same weight now for quite a few months, I can't expect to see any reductions in my body measurements, but I have over that period of time seen some increases though, haven't I? So I need to put a halt to all this negative results and start seeing some positive ones. It's that time of the week where we all get to see my latest weighing results, so here it is guys, here's my weighing. I weigh 181.4 kilograms, which is 400 pounds or 28 stone 8 pounds. This means in the past week I've seen a gain of £3 or 1.4 kilogram. But if I compare this result to the result I obtained at Slimming World, you can see this right here. At Slimming World this week, I saw a gain of £3.5 or 1.6 kilogram. So we do have a slight difference between both weighing results this week. My home one is half a pound lighter compared to Slimming World, but as you all know, for those who have been following me along my journey for quite a while, I've always taken my home weighing result as being my official one since I started weighing myself at home long before I joined the Slimming World group. So so even though there's a slight difference, my home weighing result of £3 gain is going to be my official one. But yeah, sometimes this does happen where I see a slight difference between my home and the Slimming World weighing result. Based on this week's weight gain, it sees my body mass index go from 52.6 up to 53. And if my third weight loss target, last week it was 6% complete, and after the gain it goes down to 1.7% complete. So in the 410 weeks that I've been doing this weight loss journey, I've lost a total of 141.2 pounds, which is 64 kilograms, or 10 stone, 1.2 pound. Next week, I really do want to focus and turn things around, especially this week's game result. I want to see it all lost next week, maybe with some more as well. I want to start seeing some positive results on these weekly weigh-ins instead of negative ones, because it's pretty much maintaining for a long period of time, and I want to get out of this cycle. So I want to see positive things now going forward, and especially on the run up to Christmas, which we've got 4 weeks left before Christmas. The crazy time of year where things usually do creep in. But I am getting frustrated with myself. I do want to see positive results, and I need to start making those changes to basically affect those changes. So I want to see them. So let's just see what happens this coming week. But other than that, guys, that's it. That's the end of this week's video. As always, if you'd like to continue following me along my weight loss journey and hopefully get to see much less of me in the future, by all means subscribe to my channel so you don't get to miss out on any future videos that I post. I wish you all a fantastic week. Stay safe, look after one another, and I'll see you all again next Sunday.